Welcome to Night Whispers. Tonight, you can relax, let your thoughts slow down, and allow the night to settle in. Here, you will hear calm, paranormal stories. Stories based on real experiences, quiet places, strange encounters, and things that cannot always be explained. There are no loud sounds here, no sudden noises, just a calm voice, the darkness, and the whispers of the night. Welcome to Night Whispers. Tonight, I want to tell you a quiet story, a story about a house that was never abandoned. This happened to an ordinary man. He wasn't looking for anything strange, and he didn't believe in paranormal stories. He simply needed a place to stay for a few nights. The house was far from the city, surrounded by tall, silent trees. They barely moved, even when the wind blew. At first, everything felt normal. The rooms were clean, and the air was still, too still. The first night was quiet. There were no sounds and no movement, just darkness and the soft ticking of an old clock somewhere in the hallway. The second night was different. He woke up around 3 in the morning, not because of a sound, but because of a feeling. It felt as if someone was standing nearby, not touching him, not breathing loudly, just being there. He opened his eyes. The room looked exactly the same. The door was closed, and the window was dark, but the feeling did not go away. He stayed completely still, afraid that any movement might change something. Then, very slowly, he heard it. Footsteps, soft and careful, walking down the hallway. They stopped right outside his door. There was no knock and no sound of the handle turning, only silence, thick and heavy. He waited. Minutes passed. The footsteps did not continue, and they did not move away. The next morning, he told himself it was imagination, a half-dream, a tired mind. But the following night, it happened again. The same time, the same feeling, the same footsteps, stopping right outside the door. On the third night, he decided to look. When the footsteps stopped, he slowly sat up. His hand trembled as he reached for the door handle. He opened the door. The hallway was empty, no shadows and no movement, only the clock, still ticking. But something was different. The air felt cold and heavy, as if the house itself was holding its breath. That was when he noticed something unsettling. The clock had stopped. It wasn't broken, and it hadn't fallen. It had simply stopped, frozen at exactly 3 o'clock. He left the house the next morning and never returned. Years later, he learned the truth. The house had never been empty. Not really. Every night, at the same time, a presence appeared, standing silently outside bedroom doors, waiting. No one knows what it was waiting for, and no one stayed long enough to find out. Thank you for listening. Relax, and let the night take you deeper into the darkness.